The man who survived two atomic bombs. On the morning of August 6, 1945, Tsutomu Yamaguchi stepped off a tram in Hiroshima, Japan, carrying a briefcase and thinking only about getting home. He had spent months away on a business trip for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. The war had already drained the country. Food was scarce. Buildings were damaged. Everyone looked exhausted. Yamaguchi just wanted to return to his wife and infant son in Nagasaki. But history had other plans. At exactly 8:15 a.m., the sky exploded. A blinding white flash swallowed the city so completely that Yamaguchi thought the sun itself had crashed into Earth. The shockwave hurled him into a ditch. The heat burned the skin off one side of his body. His eardrums ruptured instantly. For several seconds, there was silence. Then came the screams. Hiroshima had vanished. Buildings collapsed like paper toys. Fires spread across streets packed with wounded civilians. People wandered through the smoke with skin hanging from their arms. Others dropped dead where they stood. Yamaguchi somehow survived. Badly burned and half-deaf, he spent the night in an air raid shelter surrounded by dying strangers. Nobody understood what had happened. Some believed America had dropped a new kind of bomb. Others thought the end of the world had arrived. The next morning, against all odds, Yamaguchi boarded a train. Even more unbelievable, the trains were somehow still running. Covered in bandages and barely able to walk, he traveled hundreds of miles back to Nagasaki to warn his bosses about the horrifying new weapon he had witnessed. On August 9, 1945, still injured from Hiroshima, Yamaguchi stood inside an office building explaining the blast to his supervisor. His manager reportedly replied, "That's impossible. One bomb cannot destroy an entire city." Then the room flashed white. Another atomic bomb had exploded. Again, Yamaguchi was thrown to the ground by the shockwave. Again, buildings collapsed around him. Again, he survived. Out of millions of people in Japan, Tsutomu Yamaguchi had lived through both atomic bombings. Most people would assume the second blast killed him instantly. It didn't. He made it home to find his wife and child alive. His wife had survived because she left home searching for burn ointment after hearing he'd been injured in Hiroshima. That decision unknowingly saved her from the full force of the Nagasaki explosion.